They're mega rich and appear to have the perfect life, but scratch the surface and it's nasty. A love triangle that's ended up in court. In one camp, you have the millionaire businesswoman and her former escort fiancé. In the other, his scorned ex-lover. So of course it's messy.
A nightmare, an absolute nightmare.
Michael, what triggered this action?
And he needs to be held accountable. Both of them need to be held accountable.
Alexandra, do you have anything to say about these allegations? Two's company, three's a court case.
Add a sex love triangle into the mix, it's like Christmas for gossip columnists.
Gossip giving way to allegations of violence, threats and extortion amongst the exclusive socialite set ricocheting off courtroom walls.
It's the gift that just keeps giving.
In one champagne and caviar-laden corner, mega-rich entrepreneur Alexandra Jacob and her fiancé Michael Byrne, a former male escort and adult industry award winner.
Look, my rates vary from $500 per hour. You've got an overnight package, which can come up to $4,800.
In the other corner, Byrne's ex-lover, Jeff Williams, also his former business partner in the escort agency.
It is something like 50 Shades of Grey, but on the other hand is if you don't juggle it and you don't monitor it and it gets out of hand, it does get very dangerous.
No safe words here. Michael, Jeffrey says he feels in danger. What do you say about that? Just an ugly war of words.
I'm no threat. I'll never be a threat. Why come after me?
If you believe their social media, money can buy happiness. Alexandra Jacob and Michael Byrne appear to have it all. A $100 million mansion on Sydney Harbour, luxury cars, extravagant holidays, and exclusive shindigs. It's not a case of how the other half live. It's how the 1% do it.
Come on, I want to be at that party.
Nine's Married at First Sight podcast host Shelley Horton is an expert in couples in the spotlight.
They're certainly not low-key. They are obviously very happy with where they are in life and happy to show it off.
So when Michael's ex-lover and business partner Jeff Williams offered us a kiss and tell scoop, we heard him out.
This is my last resort. Coming public and talking about this, I know there's going to be repercussions.
Indeed there were. Police involved and a court hearing called. The outcome, the airing of some extremely expensive dirty lingerie.
I didn't think there was a way out.
Jeff Williams ran high-end escort agency JakeRyan.com. Michael Byrne played the role of Jake Ryan. He was a busy lad, servicing wealthy clients in Sydney and Melbourne.
He could do between $15,000 to $20,000 a week.
Jeff says Michael could blow a client's socks off.
He's amazing. He'll lighten up a room.
And that's why he was successful at...
That's why he was successful at being Jake Ryan. That's why every client loved him. And I guess that's why Alexandra fell in love with him. The same reason I did.
The two men became more than business partners. They were lovers who endured a roller coaster 9-year relationship.
We were great friends at the start, and that got to a point where violence pretty much destroyed it.
One tiff erupted out of control, and Michael was questioned by New South Wales police.
There was an assault, I would hit him. It wasn't that way. It was a mutual wrestling match and it got out of hand.
Expat Brit Michael was using his relationship with Jeff to apply for a partner visa to live here permanently.
I'm not a violent person, I don't need a criminal charge, so I'll get deported.
No charges were laid, but the two men split up. It wasn't long before Michael's new romance with Lux-living Alexandra Jacob was splashed across social media. Jeff told immigration to investigate Michael's partner visa application, given their relationship had ended. He claims that's when the situation with the beautiful couple turned ugly.
He would send me horrible messages saying that I was going to destroy his life by sending him back to the UK.
Hey, can I talk to you about Jeff Williams? We approached Michael after a workout about allegations of threatening behaviour against Jeff.
Williams?
Yeah, he seems to have a beef with you.
Couldn't tell you what it is, mate.
Really?
Not really.
What's
I'm not
it
sure
for?
you prefer me, mate.
Does Alexandra know about your past with Jeff?
Of course she does. She was back there.
After this chat, Michael approached police. An application for an apprehended violence order was issued on his behalf against his ex, Jeff. Jeff contested the AVO through his lawyer. While he didn't show up to court, Michael and fiancée Alexandra did. Designer outfits and accessories included. Michael sporting a $1,600 Hermes belt and Alexandra swinging a 20 grand Birkin handbag. Jeff says he feels threatened by you. Thank you, sir. Jeff says he feels threatened by you. Is Jeff an ex-partner that has an axe to grind? The explosive claims threatened to knock the hot air out of the lavish couple's celebrated engagement. Alexandra, the wedding plan's still on? Alexandra Jacob is the brains behind Bondi Boost Hair Care. The meticulously groomed businesswoman now heads her own private investment firm. Right, so you've got a dossier here of what's happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeff claims he's provided police evidence Alexandra threatened him.
I get relentless calls, relentless death threats. I've pretty much gone into hiding for the last 3.5 months.
And what does she say?
I'm coming to hurt you. I can't deal with this.
What's your intention behind telling me this story?
My intention is for it to stop. Yeah. I need it to stop. It has to stop.
We can't verify this allegation and do not suggest Alexandra has done anything wrong. But we have to ask the question. Alexandra, have you ever been threatening towards Jeff? It's quite the entree into Alexandra's foray into an appetising new venture. She's an executive producer of a TV food show. Lovely kit, lovely bit of kit. Look at you, all dressed up, hey?
It's a hot day, but you know, had to.
I love the handbag.
Thank you.
Look at that. Right. Celebs, influencers, and Sydney's movers and shakers received an exclusive invite to the show's launch party held at Alexandra's $100 million Point Piper mansion. Alexandra and Michael lapped up the attention. They insist they've got a beautiful love story to share. Their lawyer says, not today.
The matters are on foot. I wish to make no further comments.
But this court bust-up could overshadow the fairy tale.
Well, you're airing dirty laundry for everyone to see. But just maybe look in the walk-in wardrobe. There might be a few skeletons there.
It could also reveal answers to questions buried deep beneath the 3,000 thread count silk sheets. Is Jeff a scorned ex-lover with a score to settle? Or is Michael a former footballer turned male escort packing some unwelcome baggage? Are you trying to outscore Jeff, or are you prepared for this to become a huge own goal?
There is not much more you can say about that one.